a little thought came into my being. It said, if you had to sum existence up in a very, very short time, as quickly as possible, what would you say? I thank you for this question, wherever it came from. Only the mirror exists. This mirror is not what we humans class as a mirror, although it has the same qualities. This mirror is allness. Allness. This mirror is empty, and this mirror holds nothing within it. This mirror is profound, pure, pointless. Pointless for us humans, because in this nothing place, this empty, what we call, let's call it a vessel, where all the galaxies in the cosmos are born within it. Everything is born within this pure, tranquil mirror. It is born from its own consciousness. One day, once upon a time, this mirror woke up. And its consciousness gave birth to that what was within it. It's like a human having a dream, and then the dream coming true. In deep sleep, nothing. And you wake up in the morning, boom, the dream. And we live it like it's coming true, and we can't let go of it. And this mirror has no power to cease with this dream. Only when its own consciousness dies, or descends, takes another shape, consciousness being light. Light, not the light that we know, but the light that gives light and gives life and existence to that light and darkness that we associate with the opposing values that the mind associates with, that the mind created. Everything within this mirror, the planets, are all translucent. They are all seen through. In a scientific world, seen through means with a microscope, bore a hole, tunnel through. What the term seen through means, it's a fake. Everything within the mirror is fake, but it exists. It is not real until consciousness reveals it. Like any light, it cannot remain stable. But the mirror, before it gave birth to itself, through its own consciousness, was stable. So we know what stable is. We were born as stable into movement, into change, into light, into some form that doesn't remain stable, moves, changes, and eventually is seen through. Even the flames can see through it. Even we can see through the flames. We can see through the sky that appears to be blue. We can even see through form, through X-ray vision. Everything is seen through. How does the speaker know this? Because you have to return to that stillness. But you can't return for good. If you return for good, you go beyond consciousness for good. You go beyond into this mirror, into this vessel, into this nothingness, to this emptiness that the Vedantas and the Buddhists, the self that they speak about. So you can only get a sneak preview. The best relationship I have is with Rumi. Never speak about Rumi. Because if you go to the place that Rumi speaks about, there's a place beyond consciousness, before consciousness arose and gave life to that what we already are, you see. We're already nothingness. We're already emptiness. We're already able and waiting for consciousness, for something to give us life. And this life, this consciousness revolves around us, revolves within us. You can be the mirror or you can be consciousness. Mirror, I. Everything within. Galaxies, planets, space. Limitless life within this mirror. Neither is superior. The mirror, pointless. Consciousness on its own, within the mirror, asleep, pointless. When they come and wake up, everything has a point. Everything makes sense. We go through life trying to discover that what we already are. Whether in a believing system of a body, you are that body. Whether a believing system of a spirit, you are a spirit. The experience of the body is the experience of the body, therefore you are that body. The experience of a spirit or a soul is the experience of the spirit and the soul, therefore something says, I am that spirit, I am that soul. The experience of consciousness, when this I disappears, this mirror disappears, and you just observe that wholeness that is within it. I am that consciousness, that experience. And when consciousness disappears, I can remain as the mirror, or it can remain as the consciousness. I, the mirror, male, consciousness, the light of love, female. When the body goes, consciousness, mirror. Are they separable? No. Home. That's it. How did it begin? When the mirror woke up. When I woke up. When life woke up. Through the consciousness that was within itself. I, the person, woke up from the consciousness within myself. Everything wakes up from the consciousness within itself, yourself, all self. The speaker cannot fully recognize Vedanta, self, cannot fully recognize Buddhism, emptiness, cannot fully recognize Christianity, consciousness, cannot fully recognize Catholicism, Mother Earth, because they're all valid and all the same. Therefore, the observer, the experiencer, the speaker, simply observes, waits, one moment, all is here, and one moment, all is gone. One moment, all is awake. One moment, all is alive. Death never happened so far. God. God is beyond the mirror, the creator of the mirror, the creator of the mirror and consciousness. The mirror and consciousness together, one with no name, with no identification of male and female, with no identification of form and formlessness, with no identification with light and dark, that would give life to everything. God is the combination of the mirror and consciousness, beyond all aspects of universe and planets and galaxies, all beyond God, beyond emptiness, self, consciousness, presence, awareness. As human beings, we live with so much gratitude, and we should be living in the present moment. And if you live in the present moment, there's nothing to fear, because time appears and time disappears. The disappearing is fearful, but the moment time disappears, it's just a third of time appearing and disappearing. This now, this here-ness, this presence is purely before time, before timelessness. I've taken much longer a scientific way is to say the Big Bang. Before the Big Bang, nothing. Nothing. A mirror. Emptiness. And then the Big Bang, in one moment, consciousness gives light, gives life, and it has a point. And the point projects out, and everything is seen, observed. Where are you? You are the mirror, you are consciousness, and yet you are all the names and the identities in that what has been created to give you some sort of identification, some sort of story, some sort of reason, some sort of experience of being alive. Namaste.